I'm gonna start a little quicker this time. See, last time it took what 2 minutes, 5 minutes maybe to get ready, but we're getting used to doing lives more on Instagram. We are streaming on Instagram. So mostly if you I have YouTube up as well. YouTube, if you see me looking over here, is because my attention is to Instagram. It's after hours. But James will be on YouTube, which is on this side. We just trying to, do something different. So thanks for
What's
being
up? What's
here.
up?
There go James. So he'll be looking at y'all over here. I'll be looking at y'all on Instagram. Thank y'all for joining us. So today's Q&A topic is going to be about Carlee Russell. If you don't know about her, she's the girl who basically she was missing. She disappeared. What?
I was about to say she was the retarded one, but no.
She retarded?
Nah, what's up? Hey, what's
She
going on, Juice? What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, Day Uzi? I gotta say his name right. I'm sorry. But no, so she is the one who disappeared. They said for 49 hours. So right now it might be like 55 hours or whatever. She disappeared on July 13th. And there's stories about what if she's lying, because the cops had, found some things about her disappearance. So we're going to talk about that today. And we're just going to update you guys on
our thoughts, because I'm actually from that city, y'all. So
yeah, he's from so the place that the school that she went to is UAB, which that's where literally James is from, like not far from that school. So
I can walk to that
that's
school.
his home.
Yeah. And it's great. What's going on, Terica? Hey, what's going on? What's up? Appreciate everybody on YouTube that's here. We're more focused today on Instagram, guys. We're trying to spend more attention on Instagram, but we still gonna do our Saturday show this weekend. But what's up to everybody that's here? Appreciate y'all being here. And
we're
stuff.
Streaming on Instagram, but we here on YouTube. So James will be over here talking to y'all. Y'all gonna see me talking over here. But yes, so this is our after hours show. But yeah, so James is from that area. That's his hometown. So we wanted to not only talk about it because it's his hometown, but I mean, is this girl lying or not? That's what we want to talk about. And the thing is, I don't know why, if she is lying, why do people make up stories like this? Is her life that boring? Like, what's going on? Doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
Hey, but it's going to be a part one.
Hey, what's going on, Jesse? Said it was the removal of the wig for me. I knew something was up.
So listen, y'all. He said the removal. Yeah, we're going to get into the details, but you know what I'm saying? Like, people are bored at home. See, I'm talking about something that might not be true. She could have been telling the truth, but come on, all of the evidence that they found, it would be kind of weird that it's not true. So anyway, let's get into it. We're going to talk about it because it's a major topic. 1, 2, we need to talk about mental illness, because if it's fake, we need to talk about mental illness. This is a real thing. People are suffering from many different illnesses mentally. I just repeated myself. Yeah. But it's for real. We all of us, even myself, you know what I'm saying? But not in that way. Okay. I'm talking about mental illness covers like anxiety. Anxiety is mental illness.
Get that shit in check now. Nah, man. But honestly, like so me being from that area, when I first heard the story, I was like, oh snap, because I remember a story. I think it was a girl named Brittany, like a few years back. She had got kidnapped, and the guy had her in the trunk, and she was able to escape at a gas station, right? So she pulled. She was in nursing school too as well. So she pulled the thing out, you know what I mean, because he locked in the trunk. He pulled that and it jumped out. So that happens, you know what I mean, down there. So I was like, okay, maybe this story can be true. But what got me was, and I was like, come on now. Like, but when they said, hey, it's a nobody else called the cops talking about a baby walking down the road. Right. So yeah, so that's what got me. And I was like, this is something about this story that's not right. Because you mean to tell me you the only motherfucker that see this child?
That's a good point. See, that's a good point. If you're on a major highway, how is it that all these cars are passing by? I'm not saying all cars are going to see the kid, but at least some will be like, wait, who is that? Is that a deer? You know, they'll just name a whole bunch of animals. What's up? Poppy Tan says, shaking my head, mental illness to lie.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, well, I think it's more to that lie because this lie brings a lot of more people involved, right? So at first she's trying to, you know what I mean, get other people attention involved. Like she has the national nation's attention right now. It's probably gonna be people doing this story overseas. You know what I mean? Because of how big this story blew up. And she has a lot more people involved. And for her to be gone for 24 days rather than like
24 hours.
Yep. No, she was going 48 hours. She was going 48 hours.
I'm sorry, you said 24 days.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. 2 days, right? Like it's kind of ridiculous. So yeah, man.
Yeah, you know, but no, mental illness, to lie. Yes, people suffer.
Yeah, man. Some people can't stop them lying.
I'm not trying to give nobody a diagnosis, okay? I'm just letting y'all know that if you just look it up, there is a diagnosis for people who lie. Okay.
Derek said, yeah, she was lying. How you gonna see a baby in the dark on the expressway with all exactly, man.
Hey, for real.
Frenchie, what's going on?
Hey, what's up? For real though, like, you know. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about, you want to talk about the facts?
See, no, let's talk about the press conference. The press conference, they did her damn wrong on that press conference.
Okay, talk about it.
Right. Like, they basically said she a motherfucking lie without saying she a motherfucking lie. They basically was like...
So what they did was they stated all facts, right? All facts. And was like, yep, that's the conclusion.
Yep. They were like, hey, we already know, we already got the video of this. We don't see no white man. Basically, he didn't say it like that. But he's like, we don't see nobody taking them or see nobody... You know, we just seen her pull up on the car, and that's it, right? Mm-hmm. So it's, you know what I mean? So they basically got all the facts. They sent it to the FBI and everything. And the crazy thing about this story is that, like, especially in Alabama, right? You know how, like, a lot of races and blah, 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 right? You know what I'm saying? Birmingham is really not that too much because it's already segregated, right? So I went to an all-black school. I went to 99% black school down there when I lived down there, and 1% was other. It's probably 99.9, but the 1% was probably like Mexican and other races of people, right? So it's already kind of like segregated. So once if you get on the news and you embarrassing your people down there, it's just like, oh damn, like, you know, everybody's like, god damn. Just like how you see like somebody like off a lot of people, like a mass shooter or something like that. We like hopefully ain't black. You know what I'm saying? So then when it's not, you know, you like, yes, we won type of deal.
I mean,
so that's the energy like that.
I never even care. I'm just like,
that's just how it is down there. Because
no, I hear you.
You don't want to embarrass wouldn't want to embarrass our race, right?
Yeah.
So now, you know what I mean, they put all this energy into her, trying to find her, and people saying, hey, these racist people are not going to do this, and now they finna embarrass the hell out of her because now they find out that she lied. Like, this shit is going to be crazy.
And my thing is, you know, I guess because I'm from a big city, shit happens every day. Crazy stuff happens every hour. Like, it doesn't faze me. So anytime I hear news, I don't even think about the nationality. I'm like, y'all need to just stop it.
Yeah.
Whoever it is, y'all just need to stop it. But yeah, so you know, so I'm pretty sure most of y'all have seen the press conference that happened some hours ago. Poppy Tan also says, and the detail of the baby walking 4 football fields towards her.
That's why I'm like, yo, this was, and maybe she might probably misspoke or something like that, whatever, when she was
misspoke
when she was creating a lie.
Whatever.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know where, but it's like this young, it's just embarrassing, man, because we want it's just like if a guy's pants sagging or a woman is out there on the news and you seen the leprechaun in the tree video?
I don't know what that is.
Hey, anybody seen the leprechaun in the tree video? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all seen leprechaun in the tree. It's a real old video. People, I don't know. I don't know if y'all want to. If y'all haven't seen Leprechaun in the Tree.
I mean, did you show me before? Hey, what's up, Bria? Did you show me before?
It's probably. I think I did, right? But
okay. So if you have seen Leprechaun in the Tree, I mean, I seen Leprechaun in the Hood. What was it?
No, no. It's a video. It's a YouTube video. It's Leprechaun in the Tree. And it's a video from Alabama, right? So
that's why.
Yeah, so it's just
I ain't from there.
Yeah. So all right, cool. But if y'all want to laugh, just look up Leprechaun in the Tree and look at how the news did those black folks down in the South in Alabama.
Oh, you did show me.
Yeah. So that's why we don't want to be on the news for that type of stuff, because every time we do some stupid stuff, they put us on the news and embarrass us. But Jessica said, I wonder what her end goal was. The press conference was lit. Yeah. And we're
gonna talk about that too.
Yeah, hearing word from the street, I think it's over a guy. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is gonna be a part one, because we can't talk about all that today. All this stuff is alleged. Like,
yeah.
They talking about maybe her parents had something to do with it, something about her boyfriend. Yeah. Part one, we'll get to part two. We're gonna talk about that relationship. Because what is her end goal? Because, remember the girl with the Home Depot? This is nothing that serious. But the Home Depot girl, what's her name again? We did a live on her and I didn't forget her name. She's not really irrelevant. She's not relevant. But the Home Depot girl, we know her name is Home Depot girl. That wasn't serious, but that was also weird. Maybe, she was trying to get publicity to promote her business. Now, for something like this, talking about Amber Alert, I don't know what she's trying to promote, faking that. Because you're not going to get to me. I'm not going to follow you. So, and there's many other people that's not going to follow you over something stupid. So you need to make sure if you're trying to get attention, just do it the right way. You don't have to do all this weird stuff. And then guess what pissed me off with this entire case? There are kids missing in real life. Facts. We can't find them. There's parents that are not even sleeping tonight because someone kidnapped their child. And now they got these people wasting their time trying to find you. And now wasting their time, I'm talking about the cops, wasting their time investigating it. Mm-hmm. So it's either going to be something crazy that they find out, or it's going to be something stupid. So I hope it's something stupid. No, actually, I hope it's something crazy. Yeah. Because if it's stupid, then you really wasting time. Yep. They could be... what city, Hoover? Yeah. They could be sitting there.
Right outside Birmingham, y'all.
Yes. They could be sitting there trying to find the kids that are actually missing. That's what they could be doing. No, they're on the press conference talking about you. That's what I'm saying. That's, to me, that's if this is fake, that's mentally ill.
Yeah. Say, what's up, Bria? She said she going to jail or she getting a huge fine. Man, honestly.
She need to get jail because she's 25 years old. Yeah. She ain't 16, 17, 18, even them. Y'all niggas need to go to jail too. But at least 25, you should definitely know better.
Yeah. But honestly, they might try to sweep it under the rug, man. Honestly, but hopefully they do, get over her. But she said, oh, yeah, not over, man. Yeah. So some reports have said, or some ears on the street have said that it's over a guy because her so-called boyfriend that they was talking about was really her ex-boyfriend, and he so-called possibly cheated or a whole bunch of big mess, and she was trying to make him regret doing what he did. So this is a way to gather his attention and stuff like that, right? So this is what the streets is talking, right?
So we're gonna talk about what the streets is talking about. That's stupid. So you that mad because the nigga cheated on you, and now you're trying to act like you died, right? Because they always say if you're gonna miss me when I'm gone, so you're gonna give him that reality. You don't do that type of stuff. You messing with people's lives. I understand that you could be hurt. Maybe you wanted to off yourself, right? But you don't sit here and, first of all, don't off yourself. Secondly, it's not that serious. Just move on and get somebody else if that's what you want to do. You don't need to prove something to somebody. It's not going to make him cheat less. If he's already messing around and you disappeared for your 49 hours, then he still might cheat on you regardless. That's not going to stop him from cheating. Yeah. Even if he, was crying when you disappeared, he's still going to cheat because whatever it is that for the men who cheat because the lady's not doing something, right? There's men who cheat because they want multiple women, and you got men that cheat because you ain't doing something right. You don't know why the man cheated. So let's say you wasn't doing something right. You still not gonna be doing something right when you get back with him. So it's not gonna change nothing. If you want to change something in your life, then you need to find the cause and then fix that. Yeah. You don't go and create things to create chaos. This world is already chaotic as it is. Talking about the story is chaotic, but we talking about it because there's other idiots that might do the same shit. Yeah. And that's what we trying to stop. Like, I need to know, don't do that. If you know someone who's suffering, I'm gonna say mental illness for real. If you know someone who's suffering, help them. Yep. Try your hardest to help. They're not the easiest to help, but try to help them.
What's up, hometown girls and curls? What's going on?
Hey, what's up?
She definitely lying. There's no way she only called 911 with a child walking on this. Exactly. I said the same thing. And Jessica said, and how did she know it was a boy or girl? This sus to me.
Well, no, she said she couldn't tell, I thought. She said she couldn't tell. Then she said, oh, I don't know if it's a diaper or whatever. Like, she was just making up shit.
Yeah. It said the parents, Bria said the parents better not be on that, like the stupidity if they are. Yeah. Man.
Oh my gosh. Like if you know, your parents are not gonna be watching this show, but listen, any parents out there, listen to me. We're parents too. If your child is crazy, your child is crazy. Just accept it. That's all I'm trying to say. It is what it is. Ain't nothing we could do. The best thing you could do is raise them, right? But we have to remember that these kids have a mind of their own. No. We're gonna do. The thing to me is we do our best. So we're not like a good parent is not going to put the child in a weird situation, you know, and teaching them toxic behaviors, right? You're going to try to teach them all the right things. You're going to try to. So when they get older, they at least know what something good is. So when they make their decision, they're going to try to make something good like how they had it when they was growing up, right? So wait, you know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure that you're trying. Now, when these kids leave the house, guess what? They're going to make their own decisions just like we did. We didn't do everything our parents said. So,
yeah.
Hey, what's up, Fly?
Oh, the flow. I don't know how to say. But it said pulling up on the freeway and you didn't pass the baby, but you end up behind the baby and riding behind the child. Oh, God damn.
Oh, that's a good point. So say it again. Say it again.
Pulling up on the freeway and you didn't pass the baby, but you end up behind the baby and riding behind the child. That's crazy.
Okay, that doesn't happen. That doesn't make sense because if you see the child, there's no way you're gonna pull right behind the child. You should be pulling in front of the kid because you're going fast. The kid is like walking like this, like a little ass kid, little ass legs, right? So when you pass the kid, now you're like, ooh, you scoot over. Like, oh my gosh, I see a child. So the kid should walk right past you. It's very simple. And any natural person would just kind of pick the kid up.
Freddy said she got tons of followers after this mess. That's crazy.
Who is following her? See, that's what I'm saying.
They probably was trying to like find her, and that's what they were trying to like.
I found her ass on Facebook. I did not hit friend request. The fact.
But no, I'm talking about like you probably don't like TikTok or other videos, other platforms.
Instagram. I'm just saying,
like a lot of Instagram followers because of that.
Why? Oh, you mean because they trying to find her? So before we found out these facts, then they're like, oh, you know, they felt sorry. See, y'all gotta stop with this fame stuff.
One said the investigation is not finalized. Hey,
it's not finalized,
but it's finalized. It's in the South. It's finalized. That press conference. How they did her on that press conference is finalized. They basically just trying to have her walk out with some dignity, but they finalized it. They basically embarrassed her in that press conference. I felt bad for her. I was like, yo, that junk is crazy.
Yes, so real quick for the ones who haven't seen it. So she disappeared, right? But when she was found, well, she wasn't found. She actually walked back home on foot, is what they said. Walked home on foot from wherever she came from, right? They said that she was kidnapped by a lady, right? It was a lady.
No, it was a
Was a
guy.
lady?
It was a
She's talking
guy.
about a lady's voice.
It said it was a white man's with a orange hair, and it was a lady there and a child.
Okay, a lady and a child,
So
right?
the lady fed her crackers and all that.
She woke up basically, so she was knocked out somehow. She don't know how.
They made her jump a gate.
They made her do a whole bunch of stuff.
And all this
okay, she was able to escape. When she escaped, she walked home by foot. So she wasn't found. She just walked home. But the police they found her wig on the ground. So where her car was left. So her car was left, right? Where her car was, they found her wig on the ground. In the car, they found food that she ordered, a Target bag, and her Apple Watch.
Yep.
Okay, this is what they found in there.
Let me give some details about that. Before we, what's up, Lamar from Corpus Christi, Texas? Okay,
what's up? Okay,
nice. You right there by the border. But but yeah,
how you doing?
But so Taziki's, that's the place that she went to order some food, right? Mm-hmm. It's a good, nice restaurant, right? So if you want to like eat more of a healthy type, so it's a little bit more expensive. So I kind of felt like, because this is some expensive food in there. You know what I'm saying? It's not no cheap food. So for her to leave that food in there, she crazy as hell, because I know damn well her mom was mad she didn't get that. So
oh my gosh, you stupid. No. So she left that in the car, right? Because remember, she was kidnapped, right? She left it in the car, and what else? So the cell phone,
Apple Watch.
So basically, the cell phone. What did they say? She searched Birmingham bus station. She searched
from. Oh, you gotta give more detail. So
I was about to say more.
On her phone, she searched.
That's what I said, on the phone.
Oh, okay, my bad. I missed it.
So on the phone, she searched Birmingham bus station. Then she searched from Birmingham to Nashville, Tennessee.
It's all in the press conference.
It's all in the phone. This is what they found.
And they said in the press conference.
I'm not saying anything at the side of my neck. I'm just saying what they said. If you haven't seen it, so from Birmingham to Nashville, so she was trying to see bus routes going there. She also searched the movie Taken. You guys know that movie. What's the main line? Mm-hmm. I forgot the damn line, but the movie where the kid, the teenage daughter got kidnapped overseas, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so she searched that. She searched like the max age limit for Amber Alert. Yeah. Now, Amber Alert that's just the standard name. And that's for anybody, Matter of fact, years ago, Amber Alert was actually, that name was created from a girl named Amber. She was kidnapped a long time ago. She was kidnapped. It's like something new. Everything is every decade or so, there's something new happening. So they have to create, policies and procedures for that. So this girl was kidnapped a long time ago. Her name was Amber. So the Amber Alert was created from a girl named Amber. That's all it is. But any age, you are able to have an Amber Alert out. But she searched the max age for that. And it was something else. You got
looking bad. That's looking bad.
Yeah, something. I think that was it. I might be missing one. Okay. Now this is before she saw the toddler that was about 3 or 4 is what she said.
And she searched some of her work computer about.
Oh, we could play the
going up missing. We not that part. We don't got that part.
No, I'm talking about play what she said to the cops.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna play, because not everyone is able to watch or has access. So we're just playing it for the ones who that did not. You never know.
All right, you getting that ready?
So it's right here.
Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
All right, so listen, y'all. Okay. I don't know if y'all can hear it. If you cannot hear it, put a 1 in the chat if you cannot hear it, and I'm just gonna stop it.
Very low.
Yeah, so all right, I just wanted to see if you could hear it. But yeah,
Appreciate y'all one.
Thank you. She made the call. She didn't really sound scared to me. I mean, we can't. Would just
but
be.
She wouldn't sound scared because it's just a child.
No, so but it's on the high. It's on the side.
Yeah, okay.
No.
She's not frantic.
You're not frantic. Yeah.
Okay,
like, oh my gosh, it's a because it's a little kid. They could just run out in the road and get hit. Like
true. Okay.
But that would just be kind of like just saying, oh well, why didn't she? Some people have different reactions, so I can't really use that point to say that she's lying. All we know is the facts are that they found that evidence in her search engine on her phone. Why would you be searching those things before you actually, quote unquote, got abducted? So that is why we're thinking that she is lying. And that's what we want to talk about. Like I said, all of this is alleged. We don't have the final anything right now. This is part 1. We're gonna keep talking about it until we get the end, and that's even if they could find why she did what she did, if it's fake. So we want to talk about the lying. Like, why do people lie and make up stories to get publicity? That's not the right way to do that. What?
What's up, Takey?
What's up, Takey? She lying.
Charlie wants to say everyone is a detective now without knowing behind the scenes. They released the facts today, pending more info to collect. Innocent to proven guilty. What happened to that? Or she's a black woman. No, I don't think it's about being a black woman. Honestly, I just think and everybody being a detective now. Yes, everybody is a detective because especially if women are more detective than anybody. Especially if they man cheating. What they gonna do? They gonna find out every damn thing in their phone. They gonna find out to make the connections of who talking to who, and this person is talking to this person. So you slept with this person. You know what I mean? So everybody is honestly a detective because we actually watching what's going on. You know what I mean? So you don't have to actually go to school to be a detective to be an actual detective. Just like everybody that play basketball is not in the NBA. You know what I mean? So we just like to do it for fun. Some people just like to research and look at the facts for fun and make conclusions for themselves. You know what I mean? So, but and you already know how the media is. It's not no innocent until proven guilty no more. Because as soon as a woman say a man abused her, right? What do all the women say? They don't say, oh, it's innocent until proven guilty. No, they say he did it. You know what I mean? So let's just be real. Let's be real on both sides. What up, Rodney Dunn said clout is the new currency. Facts.
It's sad though. Dave says James is a comedy show. Cry for attention. No tone of concern in her voice. That's basically what I was saying. Bria says, yeah. Come back, Lord, because this world is wild.
And Wendy said
to make a homework. Thank you.
And Wendy said to make a movie and become famous. Yeah, she probably could.
To make a movie and become famous.
Hey, she probably can.
She probably can. Because if they already proved that she was lying. But yeah, I mean, why would somebody prep her to search something to frame her? See, now we will have to go into being, were you framed? But why would you met your abductor 3 days prior, and they're like, you know what? Before I take you, go search this. Like, who does that? And then she's grown. She's 25. You could probably do that with a little kid, but you can't do that with no adult. Can you? Like,
see, at first, when I first heard her, I thought she was on drugs. Honestly, I thought she probably started hallucinating, and then she seen a child. She probably took something that she ain't supposed to take. Saw hallucinating. She got the car because I'm gonna be real. I never seen a black woman, especially in the South, without her wig on with straight backs. You sound crazy as hell walking down the street like that. So I already knew
this was another thing.
I already knew something was off with this damn story because they took the wig off. If the woman's goddamn being kidnapped, she taking the wig with her.
Hold on.
She gonna never let that shit happen.
I don't want nobody to see me naked. You dumb. But no,
that's basically seeing her naked without her wig.
To your point, she also said to the cops that they were playing with her hair.
Yeah. Oh.
When she woke up.
Ain't no way no nigga playing with no straight backs. It's no way.
Oh, you dumb.
There's no way.
So they're going like this. Let me caress your scalp, gal. Like, what? What are we doing? We're not doing that. Let me grease it. Let me get the Vaseline. Like, no. Let me get the hair food. Nobody's doing that. I mean, I can't say what nobody's gonna do.
Feeding her Cheetos.
Feeding her, yeah, Cheetos and cheese nits and whatever the hell. Like, I mean, we can't. So people that are mentally insane, right? That actually kidnap kids for real for a living, right? We don't for a living. They bid on these children.
Oh, you said for a living, like that's like a career.
It is a.
Oh my god!
Why am I laughing, y'all? You had me laughing from the other one, but it is a career. You know why? It's part of being a scammer.
Man, these people got a resume.
They got a resume. They do. They have a portfolio. Oh my gosh. Listen. People who are that insane to sit here and try or be successful in taking somebody, they're gonna do weird things. They're weird, first of all, for doing that. So I can't say they wasn't playing with her straight backs.
Oh, just said she bought them cheeses from Target earlier that day. Dang, that's crazy. It says it's not because she black. Her story is not clear, point blank. Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. We got to kind of get out of that.
Who said that she was black? I'm sorry, I didn't see that.
Oh, here we go. He said speculations understood. Yeah, it seems like quite a few black content creators are saying she's lying. Thus, the comment she is a black woman who are not believed seems too much glee. That's all, and that's what I'm saying. Like honestly, it's too much. I wouldn't say it's speculation. It's just the facts. Not she lied a lot of times, right? Nobody's seen that child walking down the street. They got video of the highway. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like you're in a like I'm from this area, right? This is the city part of Alabama. Most people, when they think of Alabama, they think of country. They think about all that stuff, cows. I never seen a cow until I went outside of my area. I didn't know what a cow was. We used to go on field trips.
Don't say I don't know what a cow was.
You know what I'm saying? We used to go on field trips to see these animals, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't in our area. So for her not to know it's cameras on the highway, you know what I mean? They got all this stuff situated so you can see. It's not like, you know what I mean? This is some old ancient or 30, 40 years ago in Alabama. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's if they don't see her getting kidnapped from the highway, we already know it's BS.
But why? So if she really wanted to successfully do this right, since there are cameras on freeways, why didn't she just hire somebody? Because obviously she don't know every damn thing. So her shit was not. And why you heard something?
Yeah.
Why she just didn't erase her search engine, her search history? You could pull it up. Yeah. Oh, they don't have. You know how you delete something and you got to go in the trash bin to empty that. They can still find it. And you know what? Let me tell y'all something. Y'all think y'all sneaking around? Let me tell you how hard it is to sneak around. When you are with Google and you have like a Gmail, anything that you search on Google, your Gmail is connected to the Google. You can turn it off, right? But if you forget to turn it off and you're searching everything, it's all connected. So even if she did delete it off of her phone, they could, find it in different ways in different areas. So, I'm not trying to teach y'all how to sneak. I'm just trying to let y'all know y'all not slick. All right. For the ones that want to sneak, y'all not slick. Just make sure that you just being a good person. No one has to sneak. You're an adult. Kids sneak. And they need to stop that shit too. But let me tell you, if you are an adult, stop sneaking around. If you don't like something that's going on, then try to change it or get away from that situation. You don't have to be in a space that you're not comfortable with. You don't have to be in a space just to say you there and you want to fit in. You ain't got to do all that. Just make sure that you guys are just being good people, because it's too many crazies in the world. And I'm going to say it just like that. The crazies that are in the world, they're going to stay crazy, right? Because some people really do suffer from mental illness. I think a lot of us need to really research that. So there's some things that cannot be undone and changed in the brain. It's something the way the brain is working. He went back to sleep.
I don't know. He'll go sleep soon.
Okay.
I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that.
Bria says, Lady Di is giving coaching tips to the scammer. Teachable voice. I know when I said that, I was like, wait, I'm not trying to teach. You know, I'm just saying, yo.
He said,
that's funny.
He said,
shout out to Facebook. Y'all in here today.
Yeah, he said they just want to make some. Said they wanted to make sure she had bus money.
Right. Exactly. And wait, Bria said, she said something funny earlier. She took her snacks to the kidnapping.
Like, hold on now. But she left the wig. That make sense.
She left her wig. So the reason, right? The reason why some people think that she's not lying is because she left her car. Okay. That don't mean nothing. You have to fake it really good.
Yeah, she didn't want nobody to steal that car too.
You see, and I'm just bringing this up. I'm sorry for the ones that may have done this and y'all listening. But I'm about to pull a trigger real quick.
It said it wasn't playing out well.
I'm gonna pull a trick. It didn't. I'm gonna pull a trigger real quick. Hopefully, you guys have never done this. But for the ladies who act like their husband is beating them and they hit themselves and they cut themselves and they put bruises on themselves to say, "Oh, he did something to me. Lock him up." Right. Okay. If women could do that, I'm pretty sure she could leave her car. She'd be all right.
That's what I was saying earlier.
That don't mean nothing. People do whatever they got to do to make stuff make sense.
Yep.
Even though she didn't do it right.
Man, I watched videos in the court system that a lady would say or lie to the judge and say that she got beat on or whatever or whatnot, so she get custody of the child. You know what I mean? So that stuff happens, right? Like we all are human. Men lie, women lie. You know what I'm saying? So let's just be real. You know what I mean? So says she did not realize it was going to go viral, and that's a great point, Wendy. Because I thought the same thing. Because I thought she was, because if we would have stayed at the Birmingham level, you know what I mean, in the country area, you know what I mean, things wouldn't have been so crazy. They could have swept it under the rug. Now that's why the guy came out with the facts of like, no, this is not what y'all talking about. It was people calling these white folks racist and all this type of stuff, whatever, right? So now they got to feel like they got to redeem their name and they got to make sure that, you know what I mean, that the white race or whatever, whatnot, is not look bad. Now they're going to make sure she look like a damn fool. So it's going to be crazy down there.
Bria says putting oranges in a bag and bebop themselves.
Yeah, facts.
Dayu says cue up thin line between love and hate movie.
Yeah.
And Take Heed said she lying point blank. Ain't nothing else to talk about. She lying. Why y'all lie so much though? What is the point? What is the point of lying? James, have you
borderline personality disorder?
Yeah,
man.
But let's talk about these parents again, because it seems like they're not. It's like they want to. There's another one. Yeah, they want to protect their child, or she's not a child, but they're whatever. They're okay, there we go. Because I'm like, we don't even have grown kids yet to even be talking like this. What does my mother call me? I don't know. She still probably called me her child. But, you know, right now, you know, hopefully they're embarrassed and not trying to, like, you want to protect your kids, but when they do something insane like that, do you still protect them? Are you still going to protect your kid if you found out that they murdered somebody? I'm really asking. For real, this is a real question. You know, your child did something really bad. Are you going to pay for a lawyer to prove that the person is innocent, even though you know that the person did something really wrong? What are you going to do? So for this instance, this is not nothing too bad, except that she's wasting time with the cops. They could be finding kids that are actually kidnapped, right? Mm-hmm. Besides that, if you were her parent, her mother or her father, what would you do? Would you protect her and say, don't do that shit again? Or would you let her get whatever consequence her ass deserves? What are you going to do? I'm really asking. Yeah, man. What would you do, James?
That'd be tough, man. But
honestly, if your child...
I tell her, like, hey, you got to tell the truth, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I was going through something, or, you know what I'm saying? You got to make that sound real good, but you got to actually tell, like, tell like, hey, this was false. I messed up. And you know what I'm saying? Because if you let her continue to get by this, right? That's why we have in our community a lot of these stupid things are going on because we let people get away with stuff, right? You know what I mean? Just like say if you see somebody rob somebody, oh, I'm not snitching. Now, once he robs somebody in your family, you want somebody to snitch or you want something to be done by it, right? So it's the same situation. We got to stop all this letting things go by, letting things, you know what I mean, not get checked because eventually these things are going to happen, right? And then it's no consequence. So now she was thinking she was going to get off, she's going to have a regular life, and she affected all these people. It was people coming from different states driving to help with the search. They sending money. They doing all these different things, whatever, to help it out. And then if this automate this second, after they talk with her and they wrap everything up, and then to find out if she's not telling the truth, it's gonna be rough, man. So
yeah, I mean, honestly, if you want to protect your kids, you go ahead, but y'all need to go ahead and change your name and leave. Leave town.
And then it got me weak. He said, "Yep." He said, "Get a lawyer to protect me after I whoop her behind."
Ooh, that's a bad one. I just think, get protective services. Your life is done to me. Because you can't walk around, oh, yeah, that's the girl. We're going to remember your name. We're going to remember this one because this made headlines. Carlee Russell.
Yep. So he said she used government resources and she should do jail time.
Yeah. She should.
Hey, what's up? Truth Over Emotion says, if it was a big hoax, what will happen next? And that's what we're trying to see, man, because a lot of times, a lot of this stuff gets swept under the rug, right? People make false reports. You know what I mean? They just sweep it under the rug because, and I remember I was listening to the lead attorney, and he was saying that a lot of times they sweep this stuff under the rug because they don't want people to make people shy of making a report. They'd rather you lie than be scared to make a report because they want to, if somebody's doing something, they want to make sure they're able to, you know what I mean, hold those people accountable. They don't want you to, have inconsistencies in your story and then somebody say you lied and then now you go to jail, but it actually happened to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he was kind of trying to say, the reason when I was watching one of his videos a while back ago. So.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Travel One, what did she say?
She said, as a parent, just ask the child what happened and react accordingly. Not sure what parents would lie and be an accessory. Yeah, I don't think they'll be an accessory to the crime because they're just going off what she said right now. That's what I'm thinking, because they just trying to make sure, because say if it did happen in their head, a lot of times, especially our own kids, we don't want to think that they would do something stupid because we raised them better.
But that's the thing, and this is to me a downfall in the community. I don't give a damn if you did it, you did it. I can't be like, oh well, you didn't do that because I never taught you that. Like, we have to remember these kids become their own adult. They have their own identity for a reason. They make their own decisions. You could have taught them everything, quote unquote, right, at least to you. That doesn't mean that they're going to grow up and thinking that it's right for them. They might want to change up and do the complete opposite. Why? Because look around us. Look at the influence. Everybody's not the same. Everybody don't have kids. Everybody don't want kids. Everybody's not married. Everybody don't want to be married. Like, I'm just using that simple fact because we're dating to marriage support. But I'm saying, like, everybody doesn't want the same things. So kids are going out being influenced by any and everything. And sometimes they get lost. They're like, you know what? I'm going to try this. Nope, that didn't work. I'm going to try that. And they just keep going. So you can't beat yourself in the head because, oh, I taught this person right and they're not doing it. You did your job. Give yourself a pat on the back. Yeah.
It said they are protecting her. They lawyering up. Oh, snap. It said they are playing it smart. Let the lawyers do the talking. Yeah. And then Mike can save her, honestly, from doing jail time or doing something where she actually deserved. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because they probably gonna, you know what I mean? Because how. So the person, the guy that was giving the report, he was kind of like leaving some of the things open. You know what I mean? He didn't really say she lied or she did this, right? She kind of making it, he kind of leaving things open like, hey, I don't know exactly what happened after that highway incident, blah, 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 right? So he's leaving her away to exit if they allow her to. But it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Dayu says, makes sense, James. However, where do you draw the line? I think this was about the discipline of the child conversation we just had. Where do you draw the line?
I don't know if he's talking about that.
Oh,
my bad. Sorry, bro. We missed the comment.
Okay, good.
Prodigal son and daughter. Yeah, man.
Hey, what's up, Mandrell?
Kids going their own way. Hey, what's up, Mandrell?
How are you doing?
Take heed said, now when something really bad happens to a black woman, her words will fall in deaf ears. And this was I was thinking the same thing. I promise you, take heed. I was thinking the same thing because it's like when the boy cried wolf, you know, that storyline, like, and we always want people to jump and, you know what I mean, help us out type of deal when some situation happen. So when these bad situations of people are lying or something like that, we actually got to hold these people accountable and apologize. You know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean, this falls on us, you know what I mean, as a people, because if we want them to help us out and do this, and, you know what I mean, we're in this country, in America, blah, 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 right? We want the same resources that everybody else is getting. You know what I'm saying? We should act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's doing something dirty, and we got to hold those people accountable. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? Chandra said, even though her story may be fabricated, as a parent, I will still be concerned about her mental state. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. It says, I wonder what made her do something like this. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that response because, you know, I think that's something that I would do, because I'm like, for you to think it through, and you were successful until you got caught. Why? You know, and, you know, it will make us sad as a parent. Like, wow, you know, what are you suffering from? How can I help you? So that's why I say all of us, everybody needs to dig deep into mental health and research, you know, the different diagnoses, and then what you can do to help a person. You know, what are their triggers? Do everything you can. Yeah. It's a real thing. We all suffering out here, so.
Yeah, man, it's. But yeah, hopefully, man, once more things come out, right? Honestly, I thought she was lying from the jump, but
damn.
But sometimes I have to check myself, because sometimes I can be biased, because I'm the type of person, like, I research a lot of different stories, so I always try to find a lie in a story, right? So I have to sometimes, like,
that's why you be trying to come at me like that sometimes.
But
yeah, you got to stop doing that.
Yeah, but yeah, so that, like, I would try to figure out which part it lied in, what's the inconsistencies of a story. So once I first heard the story, I was like, man, it's too much, you know what I mean, missing information that, and I was just like, this junk don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? With the wig being left. With the
silliest thing got you like, oh, she lying. No black lady leaves her wig.
Exactly.
James, please.
And I bet they said it was neatly put. No,
whatever.
But no, when nobody else called the police, they said she was in Hoover. So I know this area. They said she was in Hoover, and it was nobody was on the road, and it's on the highway, and I was, oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this is like an actual city. Like, it's people driving, it's people traveling through. This is a busy way. You know what I'm saying? So busy. Yeah. So when I was just like, when I heard that, I was like, come on now. So that's what it kind of threw me out. But I was like, I'm gonna wait until I should have made a video. I would have been the first one to
call it out. But no, you just never know. But yeah, we just want to talk about, it is a lie based off of the evidence on her phone, allegedly. So we have to keep watching. But we just wanted to talk about it so we can be informed of people and their mental illness, because that's I think there's probably Eli coming over here. I'm sorry, we put our kids to sleep, but our youngest kid likes to get out of his crib, literally crawl out of his crib, walking around like he know everything. But anyway, we want to make sure that we are informed. We are informed about what people are suffering from, because if this is a lie, this is something serious. she is not the only one that has lied about something serious like this. This is just the one that made headlines. There are many stories of, especially kids like under 18, many stories of they're just making up stuff, lying. And now it's many stories of just kids in general just doing crazy stuff regardless. So we got to check this. This is what we're working with in today's society. So yeah.
French said, "Good job, Eli." And that was the other child. That wasn't Eli this time.
Who was that?
That was Solomon.
What is Solomon doing? Oh my gosh.
He had the restroom.
Yo.
Yeah, man. Hey, when they said 6 football fields a long time to see a kid and nobody else. And that was the number one thing that like slapped me in the face, and I was just like, "Yo, this junk is crazy." But they would say, "Oh, that said flag on the play." Yeah, man.
Yeah. So we just wanted to talk real quick. We are not gonna make this long.
We're gonna come back with some updates, right?
Yeah, we're gonna come back with updates as we all get updated, and we're just gonna give our input. This is married couples perspective. That's all it is. But what we want to talk about. So thanks for watching. But what is 11:05? Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. But we wanted to just talk about it real quick. Thank you all for coming in. Instagram. If anything you guys want to say or ask, you go ahead before I hit this end button. But no, we're gonna try to go live more. Like I said, we're doing Instagram right now. So we're gonna do this more this way, this style. If you have a topic suggestion, you could definitely comment when this live ends, and or you could DM me on all my social media accounts, or you could just email me. I get suggestions on emails, booklady@gmail.com. Dayu says, please do. This story is cray cray. Yeah, it is.
Honestly, like, and we probably gonna get some videos of actual.
We have cases. Videos. It's just that I gotta learn how to do it on Instagram. We have videos.
Yeah, but I'm talking about actual cases of this actually happened in Birmingham.
Oh, okay.
Right? Because this actually happens
a lot. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So. And there's a lot of different things that's going on down there, right? So that's why a lot of people actually jumped on this story, because they was like, hey, she was trying to actually help a kid, and then this happened. Like, she has a good heart. So a lot of people don't like, you know what I mean, they take that stuff serious down there in the South. So, but man, thank you everybody. Thank you for all the new people that, you know what I mean, was giving commentary and giving us great information.
Yeah.
And man, we definitely be here for the updates, and you know, I mean, appreciate everybody for stopping by. So
I think this time is good. We started at what, 10:15.
Yeah.
So y'all up. What y'all about to do now?
Yeah.
Hope y'all ate y'all dinner. You know, took y'all showers, or however y'all do y'all in time.
Get that beauty rest. Let's go.
Yeah, y'all gotta go to sleep now. You know what I'm saying? See, this is the last thing I'm gonna say. Mental health is big. You gotta make sure you're sleeping, because if you're not sleeping and you're sleep deprived, you're just gonna go insane. It's just a natural thing. So we all need to go to bed. Go to bed, y'all.
All right, y'all. Peace.
All right.